Hello.
Hello สวัสดีค่ะ
Hello. How are you today?
I'm fine.
Questions for us?
What does blow up mean?
Bro or grow?
I hope I don't blow it up or
Blow
up.
up. Blow up.
Blow,
Remember
blow up.
we learned in the idioms.
I can't remember.
Uh-oh. Anyway, one of them was blow up. Sorry, it's not an idiom. It is a phrasal verb. Blow up means if you have a balloon like this, that is blow up. But another type of blow up is a bomb. It explodes. So if in a movie you see a car, we say the car blew up. Now is blow up. In the past, blew up. Also, a person can blow up. That means they got angry. So he blew up at me. What happened yesterday with your best friend? Well, he blew up at me. That means he started screaming at me. What the fuck is that? That's someone who blew up. Like a bomb. Like an explosion. Yeah. If you want to learn it, you can go back and watch the the old video. But no.
It's easy.
Yeah, that's fine.
Easier.
Don't worry. We can repeat them. Let's give Sipti a try. Probably people are confused. They're thinking, John, I can't figure it out. That's why Sipti's here. Don't worry. You're gonna know exactly what it means soon. Help us, Sipti.
I blow my motorcycle up.
I
Brew blow it.
No.
I don't know.
Blue.
Blue.
Same as the color. But not the same writing.
Blew my motorcycle up.
No, that would be I blew up my motorcycle. But you should say with something. I blew up my motorcycle with some gasoline or a bomb or a piece of dynamite. TNT. You know what dynamite is?
I can't remember.
Those red sticks that people light and it's like a bomb. It looks like a stick though. It's long like this. It's usually red. And in the movies you see people moving them gently.
A lot.
Yeah, in a box.
I like to put them together.
Yeah, they used to be in boxes because they would blow up mountains
Dynamite.
when they were making the railroad. Remember in America we made the train across the United States? Well, there were many mountains and they had to blow them up to get through the mountains. So you needed a lot of dynamite. Mining, also people who try to get gold or diamonds or something. Sometimes they use dynamite to blow up the mountains inside.
I don't like when I blow up my mind.
That would be
To blow up to
same as this one.
blow up out. I don't know.
I throw the rock.
At
Yes.
blow up at other people.
Yes. Exactly. It's scary. Watch out. Watch out if Cindy blows up at you. It's like a cat turning into a lion. At first, Cindy's like, meow, and then,
Yeah.
watch out. You're gonna get scratched. Okay, so today is a special show. Do you know what today is?
Another special.
Yes,
Yeah.
a special show
I
today.
don't know.
Make a guess. What do you think?
About Christmas lah.
No. Christmas is coming up soon. We're going to have a movie and we're going to, Sipti's going to buy me a Christmas present for Christmas. Maybe we'll have a gift. We'll give Ja this rock. Maybe a goldfish. We'll get Ja some goldfish for the show.
I don't like.
Ja,
doesn't like
Nobody likes goldfish except me. They're delicious. It's a good snack. No, we have a special show today. What is special about today's show, Septi? You tell everyone.
Probably this show is 300.
Yes, that's right. Exactly. We've made it to 300. Can you believe that? 300 hours of the long rain.
We have to make. Have to make 65 show, right?
Say what? I don't understand.
Because you said 1 year.
Yes, that was my original plan. But it wasn't set. It was just to get to a level where I think you can do well on the test. And I think it's going to be about 500.
500.
Probably.
Almost 2 years.
Well, hopefully if Sipti comes more often, it will be 6 more months. But there's no point in doing this show if you get a 6. Because Thai people get 5. And a 6 is not, it's not enough to justify this much work and this much pain, right? We've suffered for a long time. We need a good score to justify the effort. And so I think listening is good. If you understand me, you understand what I'm trying to say, you're not shy anymore to tell me I don't understand, not shy to tell other people you don't understand. You can guess now if you are understanding them or not. That's very good. Listening is okay. If you continue watching movies, that will improve fine. The more people you listen to, the better it will get. That's on the right road now. Speaking, though, we still have trouble with speaking correctly. And it's going to take probably 200 to fix that. Hopefully we can get there. We might not. Maybe we'll make it to 301. And that will be it. We never know. You know, I could get hit by a bus tomorrow, and then the show will be done. Sipti will have to upload the videos, and she'll sit there and tell you, well, John didn't make it, and sorry, this is the end of the show. But anyway, this is 300. Hopefully we'll get to Sipti getting to a good level.
Friend.
Yeah, Sipti's friends are here to make trouble for the show.
They like you so much.
They usually make trouble at about 9:45, and so I said, okay, let's wait today till 10. I thought I would outsmart them, but Thai people like to just change things up.
You can pan
make trouble for you whenever they can. Anyway, we'll just have to get through their shower trouble, pretend like it's not happening, and hopefully after the show
But your microphone is very good.
Right, after the show I'll cry for a while and complain about all the troubles. Anyway, let's hear about Sipti's exciting day on the 300th episode. Should we have a party? We need one of those, you know? We need some balloons.
You should buy that. Not
I should have bought a cake or like a muffin or something to give you.
Muffin, not delicious.
Well, you know, we don't have money for a cake, but like a muffin or something. Looking back, Sipti, why don't we have a look back show?
Look back?
Yeah, we'll have a look back on the other episodes. Any good memories that you have of the show? No. What are your good memories of the show, looking back on the 300th episode?
Many episodes.
What were the good parts? Remember any funny parts?
Funny parts.
Were there any good episodes that you remember?
Why I can't think. Just suffer
Suffering, just
Suffering.
pain and suffering. No good parts of the show.
no a lot
Oh, okay, but let's think of them though. What were the good parts?
when we talk about
The cameras.
dream my family
You mean like your
When I-
perfect day, or your dream about the ghosts?
no
Remember the ghost episode? Did you like
when
that
we
one?
talk about my
Ta-
past talked about my past
Past? Past?
my life in the
Okay.
past
Okay.
and
When you were a kid? When you were
Kid.
fat?
many times
But what were the good ones? When you were fat? I don't remember.
something I forgot and you remind me
You
you reminded me
for example?
like
Can't remember.
when I'm traveling
When I...
was traveling
Okay.
or when I was swimming
With the sharks. With Jaws. Oh, no, okay. At the beach. No?
no
When were you swimming? Oh, with the fat girl?
fat girl one and when I was young I drowned
When you almost drowned?
before I learned it.
In the river or something, right?
I can't remember.
I don't remember where you were when you drowned. When you almost drowned.
See, I'm not sure.
In the ocean?
I'm not sure.
Well,
very,
obviously if you don't
very
remember.
young.
Oh, okay. And then your
One
mom
or
was
two.
angry? Or she sent you to swimming lessons? All right. Maybe you didn't tell us, because I don't remember either where it was. I thought it was a river. I thought you said it was a river.
The river that I talked about, my dad, some guy, some kid, some boy, drown,
Drown.
I don't know,
Drowned.
drowned, and he can't. He
He.
couldn't help because he can't.
Who's he?
My dad
My dad?
couldn't help him
Mm-hmm.
because he can.
He.
He couldn't swim.
Your dad couldn't swim. Oh. That's hard.
You
Yeah.
you can.
Of course, yeah. I used to surf 8
Oh, yeah,
hours
I
a day.
forgot.
Yeah, I almost drowned a few times.
A lot of Thai guy, a lot of handsome guys can't swim, and that made most of girl
Not most of. That.
made a lot of girl
That.
make
May.
made
That may.
I don't-
That.
made just made and make.
No. Keep trying.
I don't know.
You know what it is.
I know just
If I tell you, you'll say, "Oh no!" It's your favorite problem. That. Usually I show you something, but I'm going to slowly wean you off of the addiction of me fixing the problems. That.
making
No.
makes
Yes.
makes
I,
make
you,
make
he,
makes
it.
makes
Yes.
that makes
That makes. Exactly.
most of girl
Most.
girls
Yes.
don't like.
Try again. That's a Thai translation. That makes most girls.
Did unlike
No. That makes.
dislike
That's okay. That makes most girls. No, you just said it. That's okay.
Dislike them.
Yes. Because they can't swim.
Yeah.
So you
Even they handsome.
even
Even though. Though.
The other one.
Even if
Yes.
they handsome.
They
They are
yes.
handsome.
Yes. So you see a movie star, Thai movie star, the most handsome one. I think they all look like B. I think all Thai movie stars look almost exactly the same to me. In America, we have much more diversity.
What is or division?
Diversity. If you see a movie star, they don't look the same as other movie stars. Some movie stars are big. Some movie stars are small. Some movie stars are dark. Some movie stars are white. Some movie stars are Asian.
Good.
Some movie stars are. We have all kinds. But in other countries, in Thailand especially, when I see movie stars, they all look exactly the same, and that's confusing. Sometimes I think, is that who's that? is that the same as the other one? No. People tell me, no, that's another. That's a different star. Anyway, that makes
Most girls dislike them.
so imagine the most handsome movie star in Thailand. I don't know who they are, but usually they're too skinny, in my opinion. But imagine the best looking movie star. He comes to you, he's like, hey Sipti, let's hang out. And you're like, can you swim? And he's like, no. And you're like, I'm not interested.
But if he can swim, but he's smart enough, it's okay because he would find another way to help me when I drown.
But maybe if you live in Phuket, I can imagine some girls are like, okay, you can't swim. But here in the north, there's nowhere to drown.
Many places.
You can't. The river is okay. There's a river, but it's not very big.
But it's dangerous.
I've never heard of anyone not
And
liking.
usually people like to swimming.
Like to.
Like to swim.
Okay, but that's not my question. My question is, would you throw away a really handsome or beautiful person because they can't swim?
Because when you want to stay with someone, they should help you. They should help you.
But what if they're rich and they can pay someone to swim
But
for
they
you?
can't pay a guy to stay with you always.
Well, they can't stay with you always. So who cares?
It's something
Shouldn't you
want to
learn to swim? Like if you're a Thai girl and you
That's why
see,
I learn.
Right, I'm saying like if you're a Thai girl and you see a guy and you're like, okay, can you swim? And he's like, no. You should think, well, okay, maybe I should learn to swim and then I can hang out with these good-looking people.
I tried to teach my ex teach my ex-boyfriend
Okay.
before.
Duck?
To people.
Okay.
He still can't.
Maybe
because-
you're a bad swimmer.
No,
Maybe
I
you're a bad
think-
instructor.
I think when someone's scared,
When someone
when someone's scared,
when someone
I don't know. When someone is scared something
of
of something, they won't they don't want to learn.
yeah, that's right. Right, like when we send Sipti to the haunted house,
Ghost.
ghost,
Ghost.
or to the eating challenge.
challenge. What challenge?
Eating challenge. See how many hot dogs you can eat in 1 hour. Eating challenge.
I don't understand.
There are eating challenges in the world, and they give you hot dogs or sometimes hamburgers or pizza, and you have to eat as much as you can, and whoever eats the most wins. It's called an eating challenge. We're going to send you to the eating challenge. How many hot dogs do you think? Write in the comments, how many hot dogs do you think that you can eat in 1 hour?
I'm very. Oh, even if.
Should we have an eating contest on the show? You versus me.
You win.
Well,
Everyone now.
well, but it could be Thai food, and then I won't like it, right? It would be really. It could be like papaya salad or something. I hate that.
Pie salad
Papaya salad,
or papaya salad.
right? It could be really spicy, and then I won't want. I won't want to eat it.
But you won't let me get that to taste, to do.
I don't know what that means.
You don't let me choose.
You.
Don't.
No, not don't. You.
You won't.
Yes. Keep going.
Let me choose.
Not shoes. Those are
Choose.
outside. Choose.
Choose.
Well, I'm just saying there are many options that we could do. It doesn't have to be hot dogs. It could be pizza. Could be donuts.
How much you can eat pizza? How much each piece?
How many pieces? I used to eat a whole pizza.
How many
8.
pieces?
Usually 8.
And you can eat all.
I used to eat the whole pizza. And the lady at the Italian restaurant used to say, I've never seen anyone eat the whole pizza before. I can eat the whole thing. I can eat the whole thing.
That you win.
Yes. But it could be something with milk, and then I'll get a headache. So I won't
No,
be able to eat it.
we don't want to make trouble for
Right, but I'm saying that it
our
doesn't.
show tomorrow.
But it doesn't have to be just problem for you. It could be me also. It could be donuts, because I can't eat sugar.
How many donuts you can eat?
Probably 100.
100?
No, probably 10. How many can you eat? Half of one?
No, I eat a lot.
How many can you eat?
I can't know, but probably almost 10 or 12. If I'm very
Okay, well,
hungry.
maybe it doesn't have to be like...
But Thai donut is small.
Right, like a
or
little
big.
one. Okay, but what about if it's just the time, not how many? Like, we give you 5 donuts and me 5 donuts. We see who can eat them faster.
Faster.
Yeah, faster.
That you.
Okay, well, okay, fine. Anyway, this is a really exciting 300 episode. I forgot the balloons. What else should we talk about on the 300th episode? Any other good memories from the show? The long rain?
Yes, but at that time, I can't remember. I couldn't remember a lot. I couldn't remember everything. That's why I didn't have good feeling. Good memory. Enough, no. I don't know.
I don't know what that means. You mean you didn't like the long rain?
I like, but not much.
That's Thai translation.
I liked, but. I liked it, but not very.
Not really.
Not really.
Because?
Because
I was here. No.
I couldn't remember. I couldn't understand.
Understand.
The story.
Understand.
Understand.
D.
Understand.
D.
Understand.
Okay, but you can just say, at the time.
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 I wasn't happy.
I
Wasn't.
I didn't mean that.
But that's what you're trying to say. You're saying at the time you didn't like it, but now you do. Because at the time it was hard.
But when we say I wasn't happy doesn't sound like everything in that time not happy. Make me sad.
Then you would, if you're trying to say you were depressed, then you would say, I wasn't happy at that time. That's completely different. So you weren't a happy person at that time, or you weren't happy about the long rain at that time.
I happy, but I was happy, but at that time, no, but the long rain, but no, but I didn't have a lot of good memories with the long rain.
Not with. Your favorite word.
About the long rain.
But I
because
don't.
I couldn't understand the story.
That's what I said in the first example. I didn't like it at the time, but I do now. That means at that time, that means 6 months ago, I couldn't understand, so I was sad. But now, looking back, I like.
I didn't like it at that time.
At the time.
At the time.
Because?
Because I couldn't. Because I couldn't understand the story.
Yes. Probably you were writing things during the story. Anyway, let's hear the other exciting parts of the show that you loved. Your favorite parts on the 300th episode special. Should we have a 2-part special?
Oh, when you made me try to eat
yes, we had a lot of eating.
American food.
Yeah. You liked Dr. Pepper?
Yes.
No, you said it was disgusting. You said it was horrible. What things did you like? Oh, we forgot the ice cream. We have one more ice cream.
What?
You forgot the ice cream.
Oh, I think so.
No, there's one more.
Really?
There's a cookie. Yeah, there was 4.
I will check.
Yeah, there's one more. There's a cookie dough.
I forgot.
Yeah. Okay. What was your favorite meal? The tacos?
I forgot.
The bagel and cream cheese.
No, that is that is
Remember
bad.
your face? It was like this. It was like, ooh.
Bad. More than bad. Badly. I don't know.
The worst.
The worst. Than.
No. Not
The
than.
worst.
Just the worst. That was worse than. If you want to say another thing, you would say that was worse than.
That was worse than.
What?
Goldfish. The goldfish. Goldfish.
Yes. Your favorite movie so far? What movie did you like?
I can't remember.
Oh,
no. Oh, I like Notebook. I liked Notebook. The Notebook.
Because?
It's good story. It was. I thought.
It still is now.
It good.
It
is good. It is a good story. And.
Time Trap? No?
We didn't watch.
Oh, we didn't watch. Okay. Should we watch the Time Trap? No. Okay.
You don't like.
You
won't like it. You wouldn't like it.
Should we watch the Fast and the Furious?
I think you would like also.
Okay. How about your grandfather's sword? Remember we were trying to get your grandfather's sword for a long time? That we couldn't get it. We were gonna fight Miramar people in the street.
And when I tried to do budget, it's not
Oh, right. Sifty's budget. We haven't heard about Sifty's budget for a
Not
long
good.
time. I forgot about the
still
budget.
bad.
The cooking class, we still haven't gotten Sifty to the cooking class.
We never done anything.
Are you trying to say we're not going to go to the cooking class?
Huh?
Are you trying to say we're not going to go to the cooking class?
No,
What are you
but I
saying?
said we lost lah. We failed
No. Why?
many times.
We still, oh, okay, well, many times, but not failed forever, right?
How many times?
You're going to the cooking class, right? No, yes? Are you going to the cooking class, yes or no?
I will.
Okay, great. The pictures, the idioms.
Game, your games.
What about the time when we played the game about you have to ask me questions, yes or no? Remember?
I asked you. You asked me.
Yeah. I thought of something like a
yes.
car, and then you said, "Is it a duck?" No.
Yes, I like that
I-
game. I liked that game
Okay.
and other games.
Did you like all the camera problems that we had?
I don't know.
That was horrible. The problem was that I had my microphone plugged into this camera and Sipti's microphone plugged into that camera. So this camera had my voice and Sipti's voice was on this camera. And when I tried to put the videos together, it was okay in the beginning, but the cameras are not perfect. There's a little bit of time difference between them. So at the end of the video, the sound is not matched anymore. So
Like
then,
in the beginning lah.
yeah. So if when I heard the videos, it was okay in the beginning, it sounded like now. But then as you get to the end, you start to hear an echo. And I thought, oh no. So then I had to go back and redo 100 shows. Each show takes 10 hours to process, plus another hour for me to align each video. So what I had to do was I had to break the videos up into pieces and then match each video together, not whole tracks, pieces of videos to stop the echo. It took me,
Suffer.
oh, it was horrible. It took me an hour and a half to align the videos, clips, and then another 10 hours to process. So it took like 2 months.
So
Plus we were
that's
making
why I can't understand because I didn't
it was
help you.
so bad. Yeah, it was really horrible.
And when you talked about your country, your story,
Oh, you like the biographies?
your painful story
Which stories were those? I don't remember that.
about Western world, about world.
Oh, you mean about America, not about me.
About America?
Oh, okay. In the past, right? Okay. Because you were drawing and you didn't have to listen.
No,
Oh, you were listening? Okay,
because
great.
when you talked, I could imagine about many movies.
But sometimes when I saw you, you were like,
Yes,
oh.
but I listen.
I listen.
I listen. I listened.
Yes. I listen because there are more in the future. We have another 4, I think, to do. There's a couple more important people that happened in the 20th century. Anyway, how about before the show, Sipti? Let's go back before we started the show and tell people what you thought in the very beginning of the show. When it started, when it first started, when you were here the first day. Because I remember Sipti came here and Sipti was much better than anyone else. Most other people that I tried to get on the show, either like Ja, she was like, no way. I'm not going to your
I
room.
was
No way.
scared a little bit.
But did you think like this is going to be a stupid show? Like did you think that this was that I was serious or you thought I was just
I
like
didn't scared about all the
I-
thing. I didn't. I don't know.
keep trying. It's one of those.
I say everything.
There's a few more.
I didn't
No.
know. I don't.
No.
I doesn't.
No.
Does
No.
doesn't now. I won't. I wouldn't. I don't know.
Wasn't.
I wasn't scared of other thing.
I don't know what other things are, but I'm saying
You or your place or your show.
what were you scared of?
Myself.
You were scared of you.
I scared.
I
was scared. Scared
of the cameras.
too
I was scared
of me.
of me. Why would you be scared of you?
Of myself. I don't believe. I didn't have enough confidence to do show.
To do.
This show.
But you did.
In
So
the
that means you
beginning.
did.
In the beginning. But I will try. I thought in that
But
time. I thought
No. We'll try is the future.
would.
No, because it happened.
I want.
No.
I will.
But the
I
will
will
is the future.
try.
But
Try it.
yes. Anyway.
Anyway.
Yeah. Okay, but I'm saying, what did you think of the show? Because I tried to explain what the show was, but your English wasn't amazing. It was good. It's better than Ja, but it wasn't perfect. Sometimes I would, if you remember in the beginning of the show, I would explain something to Sipti and she would say yes, like Japanese people, and then
But you
it wasn't exactly what it was.
me picture of your show
Yeah.
and I guessed probably you helped me to do about your
Not about.
probably
You would.
you help
You
you would.
give me goldfish. Did you think in the beginning how many bad things you were going to have to eat? How many times you were going to have to suffer through even and otherwise?
I don't think you
What were you imagining in the
have
beginning that the show would be?
different technique to teach other people
What did you imagine when you first came? What were you
Little
thinking the show was
word.
going to be?
and write something
Okay.
sheet books
Okay.
like other people.
But when I showed you the show, you didn't see any board. So did you think, uh-oh,
But I thought probably you have
Oh, okay.
book or sheet. I don't know. Sheet. Paper.
paper. Maybe you could say lessons.
But different. Just you used all English. I thought that. I didn't think you let me or make me eat strange things or talked talk or movies
Talk.
about my life or other things
Mm-hmm.
or movies times
You thought it was just going to be
learning.
a lesson. Mm-hmm. You thought like grammar. This is a
No.
noun.
I think you won't teach me that.
You
wouldn't teach me like that.
Because? Did you think I was a teacher? Because when I met Septi, I don't think, did you know that I taught English or not? Did I tell you that?
Like freedom, free teacher. Free teacher online. Not like teacher in school.
No, I told you I went, but I didn't tell you at that time, but I went to school to teach in a school, yes. But I didn't do it because there was no money and because it was kids
And
because they said I had to
understand.
teach grammar.
It was hard to understand what you talk.
What you?
Say. What you said.
In the show or when I met you?
Both.
So you're saying when I talked you didn't understand me?
Not much.
So was that the same of all Western people or just me?
Dumb. Huh?
Was that the same of all people or just me?
I mean, you easy to understand more than other people, but still bad because my skill.
My
brain, my ear, not about ear.
Right. What does the ear do?
My ear.
Not hearing.
Okay.
My
Hearing.
listening.
My listening.
Yeah, we say listening and speaking. Hearing is just the ability to hear the sound, but listening is the ability to understand what you hear. Hearing is just the sound only. It doesn't have a meaning, but listening is to words and to conversations, understanding what the sound is, what the hearing is. Okay, but let's get the details, Sibdi. When you first came, you imagined what? People want to know. Before the show started, you came and you thought, this is going to be for 1 week. This is going to be like, he's just trying to do a show once a week. I don't remember what I told you. Did I told you it was going to be every day? I don't remember.
I can't remember.
Right, so I just want you to describe to us what you do remember. You came and you thought what? What was the show going to be like before we started?
Bored.
Boring.
Because
well, that's true.
about learn.
It still is now.
Because about learning.
So you thought this is going to be a boring show. I'm going to have to pretend.
Like every time when I had to learn something.
But you were kind of interested when you came.
Yes, because I like
you had
to
some
learn.
energy.
Not much.
But I remember you were focused. You were listening.
Oh,
it wasn't.
I was scared.
No. If you watch the
obvious.
first videos, you were paying attention. You were listening. You weren't like.
Because I like to learn, and I want to learn English. I want to improve myself.
Yes, obviously, many people do, but they don't want to put in the effort, right?
What effort?
The energy, the effort, the pain.
Because probably I didn't have other things to do. Other serious thing.
I didn't have anything else to do.
I didn't have anything else to do.
Else.
Why
did you do the show? Did you just do it for the money? Or what? You did it because you wanted to learn? Because you thought, remember in the beginning, you thought I was from Chile and you didn't understand me when I talked.
I understand very much, but I thought I hope you will help me to improve because I almost 30 and before I tried to learn other places about English. Not good.
I tried to learn
English in other places. Many places not good.
It wasn't good. Mm-hmm. Because it was grammar, right?
Thai teacher.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And when I tried to learn with my friend from another country, they they wasn't
They.
they didn't
Okay.
serious
They.
don't didn't wasn't
They. Not wasn't, because that would be one. He wasn't.
they was not wasn't I don't know
weren't.
weren't
He
serious.
wasn't. They weren't.
They weren't
They
weren't
weren't. Yeah.
serious enough.
Uh-huh. You mean you met a friend and from Africa or from
America.
from Canada, and you're like, hey, teach me English. And they're like, okay.
No, not like that. But I tried to learn by talk or chat, message, talking, listening. But usually they liked to talk fast and use new version language like teen language.
Not version. It's called,
I don't know, it's hard to understand.
it's called, what's that type of word, those words called?
I don't know.
Slang.
Slang.
Yeah.
And they
Exactly.
don't know how to teach.
No one does. I went to school in I'm not going to say the name, but it's a very well-known international English teaching company that's very well known. I went to school there for a long time to teach people how to learn English. They don't know how to do it. I learned how to do it because I was getting paid to do it, right? The people who came to me were paying to be there.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like in a school where the kids have to be there. The school that I taught at, people could pay and they could choose what teacher they wanted. So if I was going to make money, and they also gave me a rating. So if they didn't like what I was doing,
Mm-hmm.
I got a bad rating, right? So when you have a rating and you have money involved, you have to do things differently.
Mm-hmm.
And when I started, I used to ask people. Some of them were serious. They had studied English for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
They were doctors and lawyers. They were very serious. And I asked them, what do you want me to do? What do you want to learn from me? Because I didn't know. I went to school, but they teach you how to teach grammar and basic concepts. There's no ability to teach someone actually how to speak. Mostly they just think, well, if you talk enough, people will learn. If you keep asking them questions, hopefully they'll learn eventually. So I asked people, I said, what do you want me to do? And they said, well, I don't know. You're the teacher. But I kept asking people. Thankfully, I had so many students that eventually I started to get people who were very smart, who learned many languages. I asked them, what do you want me to do? And eventually some of them started to say, I want you to correct my speaking.
Mm.
I want to say a sentence and I want you to fix it to show me how it should be.
Mm.
And I said, okay, I'll try. But it was really hard because when someone's speaking in English, we don't usually pay attention to every word. We just follow along and it makes sense as they're speaking. When my mom or my sister or my brother, my half-brother, speaks, I don't think about each word that they're saying. The sentence is already formed correctly for me. It's already correct.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have to worry about if it's right or not. So correcting someone's sentence is not a natural thing that people know how to do. I tried it at first and it was very hard. Usually someone made a mistake and I didn't notice that they were making a mistake until they got to the next sentence or two sentences to to the next in the future. And then I would try to tell them, oh, no, wait, okay. Remember when you said is? Okay, that's wrong. That's what I used to say in the beginning. I used to tell them, is wrong. And they would say, I can't remember what I said.
Yes.
So it didn't work very well in the beginning. I kept practicing though, and I kept trying to help people to do it, because a lot of people who were really smart wanted that. So I tried and I tried and I tried and I failed for a really long time. Eventually though, because I don't give up and because I am a little bit obsessed with things, I started to think about it a lot, and I realized, okay, the problem is there's too many things that they're talking about. So then I started to only talk about their day. I said, you can't talk about anything else until we fix this.
Easier.
Not easy, but something that I understand. So when people used to come to me, they would say, okay, John, I want to tell you about this movie that I saw yesterday. I said, great. I never saw the movie. I didn't know what the movie was about. Sometimes it was a movie that I saw, but they described it so badly, I didn't know what movie they were describing. So then I realized, okay, listen, this isn't going to work. We have to talk about something that I know what's going to happen in the future. Then I can predict what they're going to say. So then I said, okay, we're going to talk about your day. And I didn't let people talk about anything else. That was it. I said, okay, what time did you get up? And we would go through their day. I could predict what they were going to say because I know what's going to happen. They're going to wake up, they're going to get dressed, they're going to brush their teeth, they're going to have breakfast. I knew what was coming. And so I could start to predict what they were doing. And I did that for thousands of hours, and I became very, very good at it. It's not something that's natural. It's not something that you can just do right away. And when people started to learn that, then they said, wow, okay, this is exactly what I need, right? The key is that I have done it for thousands of hours, and it's only about something that I know.
And what about things? The rock? Or you're worried?
These games are for people who were...
after that?
No. These were for games for people who spoke nothing. So Ja is not ready yet to talk about her day. So some people that I taught had no English level, and those games came from other things. Why you found this game? Those were other really difficult games to develop. Those were much harder than this one actually. But this, talking about your day, is the one that can take someone from average speaking to correct speaking. Once they see how the sentences should be in a fast way, the key is that you have to tell someone in real time when they're making a mistake. If you do this with someone that you meet, they won't be able to do it as quickly as me, and they won't be able to do it in a way that doesn't stop you from talking. That's what happened to me at first. So if you do this with your friend, they won't be able to do it as well as me because they don't have as much experience. So what they'll do is you'll say, yesterday I is having fun, and then I went to the park. And then people say, wait. And then they'll try to remember where you made a mistake. And it doesn't work very well. It has to be right when you make it. And so what I started to do was I learned that people had to stop, to learn to stop when I said no. And that's why we played the other games first, to teach you how to wait when we get to the problem words and not to keep going. So now you know how to do that, right? Okay, I have trouble with is, I have trouble with there. And so you're making the sentences slower, and you're thinking about the sentence as you go. So that took a long time. It took thousands of hours. But eventually it got very good, and then people started to improve very, very fast. And they used to tell me, John, if I could have found you 5 years ago, I wouldn't have wasted so much of my life.
Quickly.
Extremely fast.
Yeah.
Faster than
But
anything else.
Hard.
Yes, it hurts.
In
But
the beginning, and after that, get better.
yes. Much faster than other people. And also, you don't forget it. So
Yes.
if you try to learn grammar, you will forget the rules that you learned. But if you just practice talking about your day for 1,000 times, you'll remember for the rest of your life. And you can't forget it. Sipti, when she's 80 years old, she'll still remember. The rock is on the top of the wallet, right? That's what we want. But if someone told you, okay, the preposition is here, I before E except after those things are forgotten. Anyway, so that's why we're here, is to teach Sipti how to learn English quickly. So far it's not working, but we hope after 300 episodes we're going to start
Sometimes
improving.
you can forget. Probably because used to language, and I use Thai language much more than English.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Well, it's still hard.
Our
but
sentence is different. Maybe
our
confused.
sentences.
Different.
We need another word. Our sentences.
Or
Yes.
different.
Yes.
And it makes me confused.
Yes. Exactly.
Still now.
Yes, that's okay.
Confused.
It's always going to be that way. But eventually, now we're going to start speaking. We have a few more games. We have a few more movies. We have a few more different tests. We have a few more things to do. But then we're just going to talk. You will be at the level when people just speak, and then you will improve fast. We haven't been able to do that yet because you didn't know how to play the games. Now you listen and you know where the problems are, and then we can dance together. Not like Ja, where I'm like, and Ja's like, okay, Ja, no, Ja, no. Once you learn how to play, then it's not difficult.
Still kick your foot.
Kick? Not kick.
Step
On
on.
your feet.
Step on.
Not stomp. Step
on your feet.
Well, it's worse than that. It's like getting kicked in the head. Yeah, it's not just stepping on the foot. That's okay. Just stepping on the feet is okay. You don't want to get kicked in the head or punched in the face or shot. Anyway, so let's hear again about Sipti's first memories of the show. When you first began.
In the beginning,
Did you think this is going to be good? This is going to be bad? He's crazy? What did you think of me when I was sitting here?
probably that time I was hangover and I didn't think too much about your show.
Okay.
Probably I thought about myself, what I should do, or if I can't do this show, how can I survive in Chiang Mai? Or what
Okay.
happened? My mom will yell at me how should I talk with my mom about my life?
What did you tell your mom about the show when you decided to come? What did you talk with your mom about?
I said I found
a Chilean
a
English
good
teacher.
girl.
A good girl.
No, a good friend.
Chilean English girl. Right? Oh, no, okay, no, okay. Okay.
A good friend.
Okay.
And he's
from Chile.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you tell her he's from Chile?
My mom she didn't know.
Are you going to show your mom the
about
show?
people from another country enough.
Okay.
She don't worry.
She
didn't worry about Shiri or not.
Okay. She didn't care.
Yeah.
She thought, okay, Chilean English teacher sounds good. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
And I said, you are a teacher, and I want to learn. I wanted to learn English. I wanted to improve.
But did you tell her that it was a school, or what did you say?
A studio.
Oh.
We made in studio no office, no school. And I didn't tell her about time. What time we have to learn. We have to do.
What do you mean?
Because sometimes we had to learn in daytime.
But when we first started, it was just in the daytime, I think. It was supposed to be 4:30.
30.
Right. So I don't think that bothered her, right?
I didn't talk about time and when.
Okay.
And
You just told her there's going to be a
she
show.
asked me how many people there.
Okay.
And I said just only me.
Okay. And what did she say?
Only one student and only one
Okay.
teacher.
And what did she say?
She is a little bit worried because
Okay.
one guy and one girl
Okay.
had to stay together in the studio.
Okay.
Usually she worried when I had to stay with a guy. But I said I'm go off enough or something.
Okay.
And I wanted to do work.
Did you tell her it was work, or did you tell her it was a school?
Studio. Studio about show.
Okay, but studio. Okay. Was it work or was it studying? Did you tell her it was working?
Both.
Oh, okay. So you said this is a job? You said I found a job. And she said, is it a cooking class? No, okay. She said, stay away from the kitchen, Siti. Say, Mom.
And she worried about you. She said.
Did you
no
show her a
one
picture?
can
Did you have a picture of me?
No. She worried about me.
Okay.
Usually I couldn't do work with. I couldn't do work with someone for a long time.
Yes.
And she worried about everything. If you pay for your room and.
You or you? Me?
My mom said, if I pay for my room. Paid for my room, and I couldn't do work until 6 months.
Not until.
I couldn't do work.
I couldn't
stay.
I couldn't work.
I couldn't work for
Yes.
6 months. 6 months. Months. Oh.
Okay.
What?
But was she angry at you? Like, did she say, you can't do that? Did she say, I think this is a bad idea? Did she say, this is a really good idea?
Bad idea to run away from her.
So you told her, I'm leaving. I'm running away to do this show.
Because I will stop work with her.
But I thought when I met you, you weren't working with her.
A little bit, but not much.
Oh.
But usually help her something.
But you were away from her, so why couldn't you continue to do that? I feel like it would be the same.
Not for a long time, just 15 days or 1 week or 1 month.
Oh, so
Not
those
for a long time.
So the 2 months when you went home, you were working with her? Because when I met Sipti...
After I talked with you.
Yeah, I met Sipti for like a week.
I worked with you, but not much.
And then you had to go home, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you were gone for about a month and a half. You were working with your mom?
Help her, but not much. But not much.
Okay.
But she needs just she needed me to stay beside her.
Not beside, with.
To stay with her.
Okay.
So that.
Because she missed you?
She
Are you the bodyguard?
To spend time with me. Because we didn't have time together when I was young.
So you told her, I'm leaving, Mom, and I'm gonna go do the show. Oh, I didn't know that. You didn't tell me that. You said I'm leaving. I thought your mom agreed.
I told her.
You said I'm not coming back.
I said I will come, but I don't know when.
Oh. Oh, so when you did the show, you were worried, right? You said, uh-oh, if this doesn't work, what am I going to do? I didn't know that.
Because she said she will give me her money just 1 month.
For 1 month? Okay, and then after that?
No.
Oh, okay. Wow, I didn't know that. You never told me that. When I first met Sipti in the beginning,
I didn't talk with you too much because I don't know how to talk, and usually I don't like to talk about my life to other people.
Right. Yeah, I didn't know anything about Sipti when we started. That's what I wanted.
Even though you ask me, I will tell you a little bit.
Even if.
Even if.
When I met Sipti, I needed it to be someone that I didn't know. That's what I wanted the show to be, because when I used to teach people, I didn't know them. And I think it was important to show people what it looks like when you try to teach someone who you don't know. It's different than if you are friends with somebody and you know about them for a long time. I have friends that would have done this show and that don't speak English very well. But I didn't want them to be on the show because I already know them. And I think that it would ruin it would have ruined the natural learning style that comes from meeting someone who you don't know. And I think people need to see that because...
But right now we know about it.
It's okay. That's what happens over time. That's okay. But in the beginning, it needs to be, uh-oh, I'm scared of this person. I don't understand them, right? If it was my friend sitting there, she wouldn't have been scared. Because my friend for many years, they wouldn't have cared.
But I think I didn't scared you.
I wasn't.
I wasn't scared you.
Of
you. You know.
No. Not like Hannibal Lecter scared. I'm saying scared of making mistakes, like Ja, right? Scared of making mistakes, scared of not knowing what to say, scared of not understanding me when I talk. All of those things. It had to be real. And so it needed to be someone that I didn't know. But it was really, really hard. I tried so many things to find you, Sipti. It was really hard. I tried...
You let me a lot.
No, not in the beginning. But when I thought of so many things, I said, how am I going to find somebody for the show? I have many friends here in Chiang Mai that are old ladies, moms, older ladies. And I went to them and I said, one of my ideas was, I said, okay, I'll find someone who has a daughter. Because I thought that would be perfect because she can come with her mom, so she won't be scared, right? That will be easy. Her mom can sit here. That will be easy. She'll be young, so she'll learn faster, right? I said, all of that's going to be perfect. And I thought, this is a great idea. So I went to some ladies that I know. I know a few people who have businesses here. And I said, do you have a daughter or maybe a niece or something? I said maybe like 20 years old, 18, something like that. And who can learn English with me? I said, she's got to be pretty, she's got to be in school, smart, interesting. And they all said yes. They said, I have a daughter or a niece. They said, I have the perfect person for you. I said, is she good looking? They say, yes, she's beautiful. I said, great. I said, is she smart? Genius. She's a genius. Is she funny? Is she interesting? Yes. Is she a little bit shy? Okay, perfect. So then I would say, okay, perfect. And then I would say, okay, can I meet her? And they would show me. It'd be so ugly. And I learned you can't ask someone's mom if their kid is good looking or not. Of course they're gonna say yes. So their daughters were really ugly and really not interesting at all, not fun. And I thought, oh, this is gonna be a disaster. No, some of them were 25, 20 years old, 18, 16. But they were too shy. They were really ugly. And their mom just thought I can get free English lessons. That's what they were thinking. It wasn't the right person.
Free.
Yeah, it wasn't the right person for the show. So when I met Sipti, I was depressed already. Sipti will tell you. When I met Sipti, I was like, I'm gonna fail at this. I had already spent probably 200,000 baht.
You look unhappy.
Yeah, I had already spent a lot of money and all this equipment was already set up for 2 months. And I thought, I might fail at finding the right person. And I was really thinking like, uh-oh, this is gonna be really, really horrible if I have to fail because I can't find the right person. Or if it takes me another 6 months and then I don't have time to finish the show, right? Anyway, any other last thoughts about the beginning of our long rain English show?
Oh, well, no.
No? Yes?
I like when you made me try to.
Yes, one of the best. One
Because
of our best. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, the
I
best
haven't
scene.
Pen for 6 years.
Yes, exactly. Sipti's painting, one of the best parts of the show for sure. I told you at the time, I don't know if you remember, but
3 days.
I wanted to get a picture of a tuk-tuk. And it was 5,000 baht. And I thought, it's kind of expensive. I don't really care about the money.
I said, I have a lot of friends to do
Yes,
that.
exactly. Sipti said,
Cheap more
I
than
can
that.
find someone for you.
And
But
you
I was
asked-
laying in bed and I thought, wait a second.
You asked me.
I said,
Why you know or something
Sipti
like that.
can paint the picture. Of course. And as soon as I thought of it,
That's
I
how
said,
stupid.
that's perfect. At first I thought, okay, the first idea was Sipti will paint a tuk-tuk. And that was a great idea. I felt, okay, that's perfect.
Very easy.
And then I
this.
thought, wait. She can paint a picture of the long rain. And I said, that's gonna be perfect. Okay, the cameras turned off. We were talking too long. We were so excited about the long rain picture, but we went on for another 20 minutes probably talking about the long rain. But the cameras didn't want to listen any longer, so you missed it. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to cut these shows a little bit shorter. 1 hour and 10 is about all. Anyway, Sipti, thank you so much for the picture. Do you want to say anything else about the picture? Did you like painting the picture? Was it a fun picture to paint?
I like, but not much. Because if I did at the first time when you asked, it would be better.
It would have been.
It would have been better.
I don't think it could have been better at all. It's perfect. How could it have been any better?
Because I spent 3 days.
How many days should you have spent?
1 month. It's really good.
That's true. But sometimes inspiration is
One time.
fast.
Yes.
You know, you have to wait. It doesn't matter when it happens. It can be just in 1 hour. Sometimes people have a great idea and like Eminem, write a song in 1 minute. Exactly.
I didn't sleep.
Anyway, it's a perfect painting. It's a great addition to the show. It shows the long rain perfectly. Anyway, that's the end. We're going to have a nice cut in the show, so that will make the show worse. Worse than usual. But anyway, there's nothing we can do about that. Thank you so much, Sipti. Any questions?
Thank you. No.
Thank you so much. If you want to see Sipti's next painting masterpiece, just add her on Instagram. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
ขอบคุณค่ะ